What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, let's talk about Terence Crawford and Shawn Porter Purses. Appreciate everybody for tapping in and sharing the video. Shout out to Big Boxing and Welterweight playlist, all right? And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Bob Arum porked out that money. I think he gave like Tyson Fury like $14 million a piece to fight Tom Shorts. But he's sitting over here complaining about paying Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, Bob Arum just don't want to spend money on black people. Okay? He just don't. Bob Arum is just like, you know what, man? I'm not spending no money on black people. What he tell Ray Mercer? Ray Mercer said, "Why only get $50,000 more than Tommy Morrison?" He said, "Because Morrison is white." So Bob Arum got this facade in his head that white people sell, and it's not true in boxing. If just true white people sold, then like why ain't Tyson Fury a bigger star? Why ain't he come to America faster? So, you know, he didn't want to pay Shawn Porter and Terence Crawford, but he paying them $10 million. He paying Terence $6 million, and he paying Terence $6 million, and he paying Shawn $4 million. So he's spending $10 million on the fight. Now I don't know if this desperation into keeping trying to keep Terence Crawford and showing that he willing to put the money, guaranteed money up for to get those big fights, but you know, I'm not exactly sure, you know, what his angle is. But only Bob Arum knows what his angle is. But now Crawford last fight, he got the big fight. Now he was trying to split the bill with Premier Boxing Champions. We talked about that yesterday. He was trying to split the bill with them, but you know, that didn't happen. All right, PBC said they ain't want no parts of it. So basically, they sending Shawn, they cashing Shawn out, or they cashing Shawn in. It remains to be seen. You know, and quite frankly, I can you know, I can care less. Shawn Porter is a really good fighter. And if you win, you know, Al Heyman gonna have undisputed. So it's worth the risk. It's been worth sending Shawn over there. It's been worth sending Ugas, or not Ugas, because he got a title. It's been worth sending Danny Garcia over there, especially the way Keith moving. It's been worth moving Keith over there. It's been worth it. So he wanna sit there and wait. He should have been sent them jokers over there, man. And maybe Crawford ain't what people think he is. Maybe he may be more. Maybe he may not be more. But a lot of his fighters scared to move up. And that's what I don't understand. Like, they should all been moved up. You know, they should have been all did their thing. No, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. But that's a lot of money to be coughing up. But you know what? It's Crawford's last fight. Maybe he count on sticking it to Crawford. Maybe he don't. So, I mean, we gotta wait and see. We know most of Shawn fights has been close. Only one that wasn't fairly close was the Kell Brook fight. And it was split decision because Kell Brook came over to fight in America. That's why that was a split decision. So, I mean, you know, Bob had to shove out the cash in the end. He didn't want to, but ultimately he still had to shove out the cash. You know, maybe if you would have got this fight earlier and put the money up earlier, maybe Crawford would have signed an extension. But okay, you get these fights. Now Crawford can walk across the street and get your belt, but his ace in the hole is he still got Josh Taylor. He can, even if Crawford across the street, he can make Josh Taylor the mandatory next year. So in his mind, it don't even matter. In his mind, it don't matter because he's still gonna try to get his belt back and send Taylor over there. Which is why he's trying to make that fight. That's why he tried to get PBC to put the money up for the fight or do a joint venture and say, well, Crawford still owe us another fight. And then hold up Crawford's career. That's why. That was going to be his angle. Now, you know, maybe try to rob Crawford. I wouldn't be surprised. Because you're not going to just let Crawford walk across the street. Maybe you got options on Shawn Porter. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. So, I mean, you know, he said, somebody said he said he lost money on Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder on Tyson Fury. I'm not surprised. They guaranteed it was like $30 million. It ain't worth that. He ain't worth that. But I mean, we here. You still had to spend that money. Now you spending that money on this last fight. You know, what if you spent that money 2 years ago when they was negotiating? Maybe Crawford resigned. But you know, Bob Arum grew up in the middle of fucking segregation, so you know what he is. He try, you know, an old man really not gonna change his stripes. But like I said before, you grew up like that. That's learned, and then he wasn't born racist. He was learned that. That's the era. That's the era. That's the era where that shit was was really damn near to his boiling point. He was born in 1938, so he had, you know, Muhammad. And then you think about it, he baffled on about white fighters making money, but Muhammad Ali was the one that put him in the game. He was like his accountant. That's how he got in the boxing, a black man. You talking about the biggest pay-per-views has been black people, whether it's been Floyd, Oscar, I mean not Floyd, but Mike Tyson, you know, Evander Holyfield. So that's, you know, people talking about Hispanics run the sport. Yeah, because they push that narrative. They got great fan bases, but they push that narrative. They truly do. They push that narrative. They push it to the limit. I push and I push. My Rick Ross voice. Put it all on the line. At a drop of a dime. I'm pushing the hit. 2 at a time. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it with. Sorry, man. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is now. He goes in and talking about pay-per-view and will they balance the pay-per-view. So let's talk about the pay-per-view. And he said, wow, they're gonna pay for the pay-per-view regardless. Hold on. Whoa, keep it sabe. Alright. He says we're going to try to keep the pay-per-view price for Crawford and Porter reasonable. His boxing scene is wrote by Keith Iddick. Shout out to Keith Iddick. He says that Canelo's fighting, and then there's a big fight we have together with PBC, Fury and Wilder. Said down. Those are two real interesting events on pay-per-view, but this one, Crawford Porter, I think will hold its own, and we'll get a lot of people watching. Then he says Crawford first 2 pay-per-views, 151, and then 50 with Postal. We skip some shit, man. We skip. Byron hopes got the Boston fans understand pay-per-view is the only economic model that would have worked while putting Crawford and Porter together. I mean, niggas ask for too much money, bro. I would have told Shawn Porter to kick rocks. Bum. He don't even deserve $1 million. He trash. Nobody want to see about him fight. You can tell his daddy I said it. He got a terrible style. I wouldn't pay to see Shawn Porter fight. Sometimes you fuck around and get a good fight like your Earl. But that Benny Garcia fight was trash. That said, Crawford, 89-year-old promoter, realized that Crawford Porter will be the third pay-per-view within 6 weeks span, October, November in the United States. Arum won't commit to a price point for Crawford and Porter fight. During an interview with Boxing Scene, he did indicate Tuesday that it'll cost less to watch their WBO welterweight title fight November 20th in the industry 70-80. Quote, the only way you can do this fight on pay-per-view because of the purses, Arum said, and I think it'll do well on pay-per-view, but we're going to try to keep the price reasonable. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Shawn Porter don't deserve that money, no way. He did fight everybody, but you don't bring, only people you bring to your event is your couple family members and your dad. You don't deserve that money. I'm sorry. He don't deserve that, but you know what? Al Heyman get people paid above their asking price. And that's why you niggas got so many pay-per-views. Thank God somebody could create a way we could watch it, we could stream it. Thank God. If not, boxing wouldn't have the fans that they got now. Ain't nobody buying no pay-per-view. Ain't nobody buying no pay-per-view. Ain't nobody buying no pay-per-view, man. Nobody buying no pay-per-view. Shit. That's the thing about, so most people don't buy pay-per-view. I ain't supporting no fucking these trash ass fighters that won't fight the people we want to fight. Then I might go to this fight, but like I said before, I understand people don't buy this fight because we want Ugas or Earl, you know. You know, we want a miracle modern creation. We can't get that in boxing. And these dudes act like peons and act like that because Al Heyman got them and Eddie Hearn got them thinking they worth more than what they worth. And they're not. They ain't worth the food stamp. They ain't worth nothing. But everybody think they somebody. Like Shawn, I am somebody. Not. You is nobody. Nobody knows Shawn Porter. But his daddy, kid, his brother, his mama, and his kid. And like 5 boxing fans, man, nobody ever said, I can't wait for Shawn Porter fight. Nobody. Nigga say he an in-straight sheet fighter. Like, want to see that shit with you headbutting and off the top turnbuckle with the elbows and the people's elbow and the people's head. But I don't want to see that, man. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the financial donation. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Best way to donate. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, appreciate the love support. Check the welterweight boxing playlist out. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.